Hello everyone, it is Susan here and welcome to my channel. So today is my crafty chit chat and slow stitching video, which comes out every Monday. And I just kind of like to sit and chat and whatever for about a half an hour. So that is my plan for today. Okay. So last time we met, last Monday, I had shown you that I was going to work on a wall hanging, not a big one, but this right here. Let me remove all of this. This right here. So this is what I wanted to make a wall hanging from. And it's actually something that I received from Jovi, from Creating with Jovi. And yeah, so I think the first thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead and give this a quick little iron. So let me go ahead and do that. So I was just up at my parents'. They have they're in assisted living, and they have a beautiful 2-bedroom apartment, a small eat-in kitchen, 2 full baths. I mean, it's gorgeous. They get all of their meals cooked for them, all of their cleaning, whether it's the apartment or the food, or what was I going to say? All their cleaning. Oh, clothes, laundry, bathrooms, everything, sheets, everything gets really done for them. And it's really pretty awesome, I think. We were fortunate to find such a nice place. My father is pretty disabled, so that's why they're there. But anyway, so my mother, well, like when she moved up there, like from a house that they had for almost 60 years, into a 2-bedroom, just a little place with not much as far as closets go. They had to get rid of obviously a lot of stuff, and a couple of the things were their iron and ironing board. And I don't know why. Now they've been up there just over 2 years, basically 2 years. And I don't know why, but all of a sudden I thought, wow, my mother would probably really like an iron like this, because she has some flannel shirts that, when they wash them, they don't iron them. They fold them and they bring them back. And my mother hasn't been wearing these flannel shirts because you know how the collar wrinkles, like with the cotton, and like in the front, like where the buttons are. So she wouldn't wear them. And it occurred to me after 2 years that why don't I get her an iron like this and get her an ironing pad like this gray one? So I was pretty surprised that she said, yeah, she's not good like on change, or like to have too much stuff around. Like she doesn't like extra anything. And change she doesn't handle really well. But she said yes. So maybe that's why I waited, because if I had asked her a while back, she would have probably said no. So anyway, so I ordered them at the beginning of the last week, and so when I was up there today on Sunday afternoon, when I'm making this video, I just got home, like I said, and yeah, so I showed her how to use the iron and everything, and she's excited. Who knew? I was like really pretty surprised, but she was excited. She goes, and I have a practice shirt out that we can practice on and everything. Oh my gosh. I think she has too much time to think. But anyway, it all worked out really well and she's happy. So who knew? Who knew? So I was really happy about that. But okay, so for this wall hanging, What I might do is leave enough space or enough room up on top to fold the top over to make a slot for a dowel. So so I can hang it, right? So, you know, as I work up top here, I don't know, just to be aware that, you know, that is my plan. And this swatch right here of fabric is really how, you know, my jumping off point for the colors. So there's pink, there's orange, there's yellow, there's blues, off-white, yeah, black. So there's a lot of my favorite colors in here, which would be the pink, the orange, the yellow, right? So anyway, so last week I pulled a few things out, and you know, I really don't have a really big plan at all, not at all. But I'm just going to show you again the different fabrics that I had pulled out last week. And a lot of these I'm going to use. I'm liking this whole pinkish blue kind of colorway, and just kind of, yeah, I like this. I don't, you know, I like it. It might be a little, I don't know, springy or summery, but I don't know. I like it. And I think maybe the reason why is because this piece of linen napkin that I'm starting with is pink. So that's probably why I'm leaning towards these a little bit brighter colors as opposed to autumnal colors. So I have this bag that I threw a whole bunch of blue stuff in. I have some yo-yos I purchased on Etsy. And then I just have a whole bunch of stuff. I have tons of this kind of stuff. So, I don't know. I just put my hand in there and grabbed some and pulled it out. I'm going to put that bag to the side. So then, like, I don't need all this stuff, but I mean, look at all of this. It's like beautiful things to use. So I think I got this kit right here. This was a kit. And I like to purchase some of my fabric kits, as well as some like light lace type kits from a lady in Poland. Her name is Hannah, and I've purchased from her many times. I'll try to remember to put her link below. If I don't, and if you're interested, just let me know, and I'll do it then. But I'll try to remember. And yeah, so I really like her kits because I so much enjoy working with just scraps. I mean, she has all kinds of kits. So yeah, you'd really have to go and look and see what she has. But I like that she gives, you know, like this is like, what is this called? Swiss chiffon, because it has the little white dots in it. But it's blue, and like this is so pretty, and would give a different texture, a visual even texture to a project. So I don't know. I like what she does. I don't know what she does to get all of these scraps. But as you can see, there's, you know, a lot of different pieces, and she has different size kits as well. So I'm just going to pull out some things, you know, like I like it all, right? Which is a problem because, well, I don't have that much room. But I think what I'll do is I'll kind of stick with this stuff that I have down there. I'm going to put this other stuff back in the bag. I'll leave just a few things out just in case I need to grab something. I also have a lot of denim, which I also bought online on Etsy. Not from Hannah, somebody else. I think I have, yeah, the card. It's Genealogy. on Etsy. So yeah, so I have a lot of denim stuff, and I don't know. I've been wanting to do something like with blue tones for a while now. I may have to do another one. You know, maybe what I'll do, since I have so much blue, I have more blue stuff, more blue fabrics than any other color, which is surprising to me because it is not my favorite color. I mean, I like blue, I like it a lot, but pink is my favorite. Yet I have more blue than I even have of pink. So I'm not sure how that happened, but it is what it is. So maybe what I'll do is, you know, the those simplistic blocks that I've been working on with you guys. Maybe I have to make two more to make a big wall hanging. So I have two more to do in the more earth tone colors. And maybe after that, maybe I'll make some simplistic blocks with blues because, you know, at least I would use up some more of my blue. Now, I'm going to drink some of my coffee because it's hot. And yeah, tastes yummy. Okay, so let's see. So let's start placing things down. And I also grabbed some pink fabrics. I didn't look to see what I was grabbing. I just kind of grabbed. And so we'll see if I'm going to pull any of this in. Right off the bat, I'm looking at this and I really like the stripe. I also like this. So we'll see. Here's a smaller stripe. That would be better. So anyway, well, I'll pull this out too. It's terrible, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, all right, let me move this pink stuff to the side. I just want to make sure I have, you know, not just like one piece of pink, right? I need to add more pink to it. So we will see. We will see. Okay. All right. So before we get laying down some of this fabric and the laces, so my mother, she has crocheted, I wouldn't say all my life, but a lot of my life. I kind of always remember her crocheting, except for maybe when I was a little kid. But anyway, so she crochets, and she's part of the crochet club up in assisted living and whatever. And every once in a while, she has something that she, you know, it has either just like a little bit left of or something that she doesn't like. And so she gave me this, and it's all different shades of purples, but it's not regular yarn. It is, I don't know, I've not seen anything quite like this before. I mean, it's super pretty. It's super pretty, and of course my head goes right to couching. I mean, I wouldn't put purple on what I'm working on now, but if I doubled this up or tripled it up or even quadrupled, it would make such a pretty yarn to couch. So yeah, so, and I have a really big chunk of it too, so that will be fun at some point to work on or work with. All right, so let's see. I have a lot going on here. So when I am like this, I'll kind of tell you my thought process on how I go from this to getting down pieces. And I mean, anybody that's been watching these videos for a while, I mean, you guys know, just because I might put something in one spot today, it doesn't mean that that's where it's going to end up in the end. But I do have certain pieces I know I definitely want on here. I know I want this because that is my starting point. So maybe I'll just kind of place that up there and we'll see where we go. I know I want like something like this. Maybe I'll put down here. And I don't know if this is the right color. I'm gonna grab a piece of this. Let me tear just a little piece. And I think I'll make it a longer piece. And maybe what I can do with this is put that up there. Now, one thing that I want to try to do better on this, I mean, sometimes I'm pretty good with this, but sometimes I'm not, is making sure that I'm overlapping the fabrics. I mean, there's a lot of times where I end up struggling because I maybe tore a piece too small or it just never fit right. But I'm gonna try better to be more diligent about overlapping. So like right now, there's like a lot going on, right? There's a lot of different designs going on. And I definitely see that. I know that that's happening, but we're going to keep going and we're going to see what, you know, if that's going to stay like that. So, and so what I'm looking at like the size, I'm looking at the color of the fabrics. I'm looking to overlap. So see, I like that a lot because I have two totally different designs, and then putting a lace on top kind of softens it all up, yet you can still see through the lace. So maybe something like that would be good. I think I'm gonna cut a piece of this and see if we can pull it in. So a lot of what I like to do is get the smaller pieces, and I've said this before, you know, get some smaller pieces and just try them out. You don't have to use them, right? But just try them out and see if you want to use them or not. So what I'm thinking right now is like this piece right here, I don't think this is the right project for that because, well, I like it so much. I would want this to be more of a focal piece. And on here, I just don't, I think it will be lost, right? So maybe something like this size would be good to put on a tag, right? Something smaller. So as much as I love it, I'm gonna take that out of the equation. Oh, I really like this too. Ooh, I like that a lot. So let's see. I do like having some of this darker blue in here. So maybe I'll do something like that. I have a much lighter blue. Oh, I have this and this. I like both of these. I kind of think at this moment maybe the darker piece would be better. Something like that. Well, this actually could go under that. I like that. I wonder if I have a bigger piece of that. I don't know. I could. I'm sure I do somewhere. It doesn't necessarily mean it's in this bag though. Well, I could use that. Similar. And this I can go ahead and just cut a bigger piece. So maybe that's what I'll do. So if I put that there, that there, this kind of right there. I like that there because you can still see this, but I'd bring that down just a little bit. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Now, when I'm looking at it, I'm leaning more towards this lighter blue, and I don't know that I want to do that. I really love this piece, though. I could even put it just over there. All right, I'm going to leave that there for right now. So one of my favorite fabrics, if not my absolute favorite, is eyelet trim or lace or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. And let's see. It's going to be too big. Well, maybe not. So if I put that there, I can still put that there. Oh, I kind of like that. I like that. That looks cute to me, you know, just a little bit different. I do have this piece as well. So maybe this. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe this can go over here. I still like this piece somewhere around here. And then I have this. So if I have this dark piece, do I need this dark piece? Maybe this dark piece should go over here. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so let me look at some of the fabric that I have here, and let's see what else we can pull in, because I definitely need more. I have this piece. That looks good there. That could go there. So I have down here, remember up top, I'm not worried about that. That's going to be folded over and sewn for a dowel to go into. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, this is super pretty. Oh, I like that. And I like the shape of that. And I like that the background color is similar. It's not the same, but it's more of a creamy, not so white background. I like that. So I need just a little piece for right here. I think I want to go something a little, I don't know, well, maybe something like this or this. So I could keep it plainer, or I can have a little bit of a design. Oh, I kind of like that. So what I really like about this when I look at it right now is I like all the smaller pieces down here really overlapping a lot. Like I love this, I love this, I love this. I feel like I need a piece of something here because I don't need to see all this. So, oops. So if I did, well, let's see, something more like that. and then brought this down here. No, that's too much dark blue on the bottom. Oh, I like that. I still, oh, you know what I can do? I can put a yo-yo there. It's like the perfect spot for a yo-yo. And I think I see the one that I might want. I like that yo-yo. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I like it, and I like that there. I kind of like everything exactly where it is. I mean, I do have other yo-yos. I could go darker. I could go lighter with more color, but that's pulling in, I don't know. I think I might like this one better. All right, so this is a good first pass. What do you guys think? There's like a lot, right? But that's okay. That is okay. I still feel like I might want a couple smaller pieces up top. But I don't want to, well, what I can do, I mean, I still have to go through and pull some lace in here, which will help cover things up as well and layer, right? Get more interest on there. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start pinning this stuff down. And we're almost at 30 minutes. So I think what I'm going to do, now I know I can see pink on this side over here, and I think I'm okay with that. I mean, I love it. I love this linen fabric underneath here. So I don't have a problem seeing that pink. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut that. And then let's get this pinned down as best we can. And then we will continue working on this next week. Super pretty, super pretty. You know, and what a great way to use up a bunch of your stash. I mean, I know everybody's like really into that, right? I mean, we all, I think, have probably a good amount of stuff that we could all probably use more of, right? Did I get that? Yeah. And so I think that this is such a great opportunity to use up the pieces. Use them. Just do it. Just do it. Get it down. And what I've been wanting to do is go back and rewatch the Roxy's Creations, her and her sister, the videos from, actually it was December of last year, where they did the videos, and they got, no, it was, I think they were all in December, where they were showing us how to do all the different stitches. I want to go back and re-watch those, and I don't want to do it all at once because I'm going to forget again, right? You know, there was probably a couple of them I never really got. It was like, I just couldn't. I don't know why. It didn't make sense in my head, whatever. And, but if I go back and I pull up one of their videos, I think that there were 4 videos, 2 from each, where they shared the different stitches with us. I think that's right. You guys, you probably know. You can tell me if I'm wrong. And just take one of the videos, and maybe I'll take the very first one right? Because they taught us 20 stitches. So each of their videos had 5 stitches. Yeah, yep. So if I go back to the first video, which I think was Rachel's, Roxy's Creations, and at least not learn those. Well, some of those are easy because I started with the easier ones, but and some of them I know and I remember and I use them, but some I don't. So taking those stitches that I don't use, and I guess maybe using them on here would be a great place to do it, right? Because that's how you learn, is through repetition. So working on something like this would be perfect. Now, I do have to say, what I'm noticing is there's not a lot of pink. There's not a lot of pink. So I'm thinking I may have to add a piece, maybe like right there, to get more pink. And isn't that funny? I didn't really notice that until just now, just talking and looking at it. I'm like, wow, there's not much pink on here. Well, I didn't pin that very well, did I? I don't know. Oh my gosh. I still have this, but maybe what I'll do, see, now I'm like, I don't know. Now I'm like getting like really picky here. But something like this, just bringing in a little piece of this would be good. So I think I'm going to do that, just to have a little bit more pink over here. So it's almost like, I mean, I know I have pink stripes up here, but if I disregarded that, it's kind of like the 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I'm going to put that there. All right. So we have a lot of stitching to do, and we will do that start next week. And that's probably about it for today. I was looking for my small pair of scissors like this because my friend Shan, who is Art Junkie here on YouTube, she was asking me about the size of the smaller ones, except now I'm not seeing them. Because I wanted to do a quick little compare. What did I do with them? Oh, I know what I did with them. I put them away. But this is the difference between the two. The Tim Holtz scissors. So the smaller one is so centimeters. Now she's in Canada, so I'll do centimeters. Well, 12 centimeters long and 6 centimeters wide, and that in inches is 5 inches long and about 2.5 inches wide. So they are a good deal smaller than the bigger ones, but I like them both. But I like to use the smaller ones on fabric if I need an extra pair. So that's the scoop on that. So Shan, I hope that worked, that helped you a little bit there about the scissors. All right, so that is it. I thank you all so much for being here on this awesome Monday. And I will see you next Monday. This Wednesday, I'll have my next Roxy's Journal of Stitchery video. And Friday, I'll have my collaboration video, which is an open collab. And anybody can join in. So you can check out my last Friday's video to get the scoop on that. And yeah, so that's about it for today. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. I'm going to go finish my coffee. God bless. Bye-bye.